Oh man, he's going back to Zao. And I can't wait for the next chapter because Jack is pissed and he's going back to Zao. Like he stated, like, I am gonna kill this elephant. Like, questions is Jack even going to be able to take out that elephant? I mean, that thing's huge. I mean, that thing's been living for what, 1,000 years, somewhere around there. I'm pretty sure that ancient elephant doesn't have any powers or anything to even resist from Captain Jack. But Jack is really wanting to take down that elephant, which if he actually does, it'll probably just bring that elephant down to his knees until it hits like, hopefully not the bottom of the ocean, but I feel like the reasonable way that Jack should do is just like climb up onto the elephant to get to Zao. Earlier on in this chapter is just basically talking about the Straw Hats and the Meek Men talking about Kaido. Like, Kaido owns Wano country. I mean, if you guys looked at our live stream, we were talking about like all the stuff like Kaido owns Wano country. And I want to know more about the Shogun, because the Shogun, I believe that he's probably a swordsman. Like, I feel like Zoro is probably going to go up against this swordsman. And looking at this chapter right now, a lot of reviewers are saying that the next chapter or whenever beyond is going to be Zoro versus Jack. Now, let me tell you guys about my thing on that with Jack. Luffy right now, I don't really think he could probably take on Jack by himself. I have a feeling that it's going to take Luffy, Law, Zoro to take on Jack, because this guy, you guys say, this guy has a 100 billion bounty. I mean, it's going to take like people to take on Jack, because have you seen how savage he was when he took out Nakamushi and the Duke? I mean, even though Nakamushi, he got him out of his own type form, and you know, even when he was in his human form, he was owning them like a bunch of fodder. Like, but I gotta say, I have a feeling like along the way when they get to the Kaido arc, I think it's gonna be Zoro versus Jack in a swords fight. Like, I really think that's gonna happen. It's gonna be them one-on-one. But I feel like this Zao arc is probably gonna be Luffy and Law and Zoro versus Jack. Like, when they're getting off Zao and he's in the way and he says like, so you're the guys. Like, maybe he knows maybe about the whole Doflamingo situation when happened on Dressrosa and that kind of stuff. But I feel like that's what's gonna happen there. Going back to the middle of the chapter, you know, talking about Momonosuke. Like, Momonosuke, he said like, I wanted to defeat Kaido because there was like this little flashback back when Kaido was rampaging, and you know, Kaido saying like, your father is nothing but a worthless man, or I believe that's what his voice was. And Momonosuke really wants to defeat Kaido, which Momonosuke, please don't take on Kaido, because if you do, you're probably gonna die. Like, I know I don't like you, but you don't need to go ahead and risk your life on this. Like, Kaido is a beast. Luffy promised Momonosuke that I will kick Kaido's ass for you, which forms the Pirate, Ninja, and Meek Men alliance, which I'm pretty sure the Heart Pirates are kind of a little bit obligated to this since they are already in the alliance with the Straw Hats. So with this situation, I believe that the Meek Men are going to help out the Straw Hats when they go up against Big Man, but maybe the Ninja, you know, Raizo, and then the Samurais, and then the Heart Pirates will go on to the Wano Kingdom. Which I said from Phoenix Review's live stream that I said it's going to be splitting point. It's going to be a splitting point, everybody. Like, I feel like the Straw Hats and the Meek Men will probably go ahead to go to where Big Man is at, you know, bring along Peckham's because he knows where they're probably at. And then you got like Law and the Samurais going over to Wano country. Like, it's gonna be like that because I really don't want to see the Straw Hats split up again, because, you know, seeing them split up for a year, like seeing no Sanji, no Chopper, no Nami, or no Brook on Dressrosa, that was just a little bit disappointing, because I thought the Dressrosa arc would be pretty similar to Alabasta, but I saw what Oda did to not do any more redundancy within the manga, which I hope he doesn't do any more redundancies, which I've been hearing a lot from reviewers saying like, there's gonna be another Impel Down, or like maybe Doflamingo joins Luffy's side on that, and then in the final war, and I'm like, I don't see the redundant there. What's funny about this chapter was Luffy stated that Sanji is worth 1,000 men, and then like Zoro was a little bit disappointed what Luffy said there, like, let's to get the record straight, I am worth over 2,000 men, and then Nami says, yeah, there you are, just patting on top of his head. So, you know, you can see the whole rivalry between Zoro and Sanji there. Like I said, I feel like the Heart Pirates and Samurais are going to go over to Wano Country, probably just like get some information, probably like sneak in there, because right now Kaido is not on Wano Country. He's still over there with Captain Kidd and Hawkins and Apu, so we don't know more about them. But the rest of the Kaido, the Beast Pirates, are maybe some of them are on Wano Country. And Luffy and the others will probably head on to what I think is Whole Cake Island, and we'll get the Whole Cake Island arc with Big Mom rescuing Sanji. But first, they gotta deal with Captain Jack, because Captain Jack looks like he's about to chop some heads off.